Hi, I'm Greg.
I'm John.
Listen, guys.
Check it.
Alien Covenant trailer number 2. Why talk anymore? I don't know.
No reason. Let's do this.
You've all sacrificed so much to be here and be a part of this thing we're doing.
You ever see that clip?
Yeah.
This crew is made up of couples. It's the first ever large-scale colonization mission. And everyone back on Earth is really grateful for your hard work, your courage.
Like
We're
great
making history here.
cinematography.
Yeah.
This is weird. What are the odds of finding human vegetation this far from Earth?
Who planted it?
Ooh, no. Weird.
You hear
alien
that?
poop.
What?
Nothing. No birds. No animals. Nothing.
Wow.
Nipple chills.
Oh, are they? You can. Oh, I can feel it. Chilly.
What happened here?
Get away. Get away, Billy.
Billy C. China.
What's happening?
I need you to hear me. I need you to
Calm down, sweetheart. Calm down.
tell me to calm down.
You're breaking up.
Oh.
All of this is to start our new life. Where is it?
Wow, that was.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Holy!
No, Danny! That xenomorph looks vicious.
Yes, it does.
I wonder if some of that's practical.
The one at the end did not look very practical, but the one in the hallway could have been.
Yeah, might have been.
I mean, I'm sure they got it. Like, I feel like they probably got to have some practical. I feel like we'll see both. I would be actually very upset if we didn't see any practical xenomorphs.
Wonder what planet they're going to.
I don't know. Was that the same U-shaped ship from Prometheus?
Damn, that was an intense trailer.
Yeah.
It looks like an intense thrill ride. I mean,
does.
what I really liked about the clip that they released recently of the characters was I was like, oh, I feel rather invested in these guys, actually. I feel like this is going to be a good crew to watch, you know, deteriorate over time.
Hopefully.
And when they go to this planet, I was like, oh, what an interesting environment to put the next Alien movie in.
Yeah.
Because this is like a dark tropical paradise, like the title is calling, like how they originally wanted to call it, like Alien Paradise
Alien
or something.
Paradise.
When you go there, it's like, this looks beautiful, and it's like a nature kind of surrounding forest,
Well, yeah, just
landscape.
forests and mountains and
Yeah, and I haven't seen an Alien movie take place there like that yet, at least.
There are parts of this that remind me of the, at least like the broad strokes of Prometheus, the whole like, ooh, cool first landing on the planet sequence, and like, this uncharted place. But as I remember the Prometheus planet, it was a lot more like flat.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
mountains and stuff. Yeah, like this.
Yeah, there's like trees and the wheat they were talking about. Yeah, the
wheat.
It was like agriculture had formed there. It's like people had lived there, but now no one's there. There's no life forms. And they come across this one life form that's
Yeah.
like killing everyone and shit. That fucking xenomorph, dude, that looked intense.
This movie does look really intense. Every time he comes back to this, like, it looks really, really cool. The designs are cool. Like, the ideas are engrossing, you know, and I like their cast.
This feels closer to when Ridley Scott first announced, before Prometheus, when he was talking about how he wants to, do an Alien prequel, and then it turned into Prometheus over time. He's like, it's not exactly an Alien prequel, and it wasn't. It wasn't exactly an Alien prequel, Prometheus. This looks more like what we all thought he would be doing when we first heard he would be doing an Alien prequel. This seems more along those lines because it has that up-to-date, gritty look. Like it has that beautiful, dirty, grainy cinematography throughout.
Yeah, it has that gray. It's very stark. Like, all these movies feel very stark. Yeah, I guess now I'm just interested in, like, where the actual story is gonna go.
Yeah.
Because, like, this, at least, again, in the broad strokes, this doesn't look entirely different from Prometheus to me. It just looks like different planet Prometheus now.
It looks like Prometheus meets the first Alien movie. It's like a crew where they stumble across this planet, and there's, like, all these fucking eggs and shit. Billy Crudup looks like he'll be the first person that the squid alien or whatever latches onto him, and then face hugger, then chest burst and all that shit. So it looks like a combination of the first Alien meets Prometheus in terms of like plot and visual look and tension build. Prometheus was like this similar plot to Alien, but it wasn't about the xenomorph and the eggs and all that shit. It looks like
it didn't want to be.
It didn't want to be. Yeah. But this one is directly doing that now, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I mean by how this feels like this is what I thought of when Ridley Scott first announced way back when that he would be doing a prequel.
I'm definitely interested to see this. I'm having trouble being, like, completely excited about it just because, like, I know what Prometheus was like, and I know how cool that trailer looked, and I know that Ridley Scott is hit or miss right now.
Yeah.
But just going off this trailer, this looks really cool. Like, the images are striking, and it looks scary and vicious.
It looks like a great thrill ride to me. It doesn't look like it's going to be breaking new ground necessarily. I feel like it could still be very exciting, very intense, very suspenseful, some great effects. But in terms of like plot and because that's the one thing that kind of sucks about it. Like Prometheus set up this world of exploration and gave us no answers and then said it's an Alien prequel at the end, you know?
Yeah.
And here it's like, all right, we're just going to can the exploration stuff and we're going to go right back into making this about Alien right away. So I feel like it can be a sharp thrill ride, but at the same time, it is a little bit of a letdown because I'm not feeling much of like, what about all the questions you guys left us with in Prometheus, you know?
Yeah, that's another thing I'm wondering about. Because didn't they say that maybe this is a twist now or something, but didn't they say there were two Davids and Noomi Rapace was going to be somewhere in here?
Yeah, I think so. And Michael Fassbender's David, this is a different David.
This is a different David, but I think his, like, disembodied David also comes back. I think they said he's going to be two people, yeah.
I don't know. They say a lot of things about this
lot.
movie. His title's changed a billion times. What they wanted to make it about has changed a bunch.
See, I hope this is...
We're getting a straightforward Alien movie now.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a straightforward Alien flick.
I hope they nail it, because the thing is, like, you know, this is the second time Ridley Scott has returned to one of his babies. We can debate and give passes to Prometheus and whatnot, but I just really hope that this proves to be worthwhile. For you to come back to this mega thing, you know, with 2 installments at least that are agreeably great, you know, like that stand out from other of these kinds of movies. It would be a bummer if this didn't also stand out.
I have a feeling James Franco's gonna die very early. You don't see him in this trailer. He's barely in the clip.
Is he just gonna get sick, like, on the journey, like, completely unrelated?
Something tells me James Franco's gonna die very early on. I don't think Danny McBride will die in that scene where he's, like, bashing at the... where the xenomorph is bashing at the window.
He'll do some kind of cool plane trick.
But I think he will die eventually in the movie.
Oh yeah, because he's the pilot with a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
he's gonna do something maybe vaguely heroic and then die. You know, I hope that they circumvent some of these expectations.
Yeah. It looks cool. It doesn't exactly look like 100% unique in terms of its storytelling. It looks like its ambitions have kind of lowered, and they're going for more of a direct, straightforward, just Alien movie.
It gave me the spatial and the sensory intrigue that the Prometheus trailer did. It just didn't also start going, but what about life? And the nature of life? Where did we come from? Like, it seems like they're playing a little more straightforward, and maybe that's a good thing.
Well, yeah, because I think it didn't pan out too well, Prometheus, and I think it's probably because they didn't fucking have... I don't think they had any answers, and I think that's why it didn't turn out well.
I would love to hear what happened to that.
So instead of them trying to bullshit some answers, I'd rather just have them do something like this then, I guess.
Yeah, why not?
Because we were all excited when Ridley Scott returned to Alien. The man who created Alien is returning, and then we didn't get that, and this is that. Yeah. This is the return to Alien.
I hope it is.
It looks like xenomorphs all over the place.
But Prometheus looked like... Well, it is the return to Alien, but you know, you also want the return to, like, the caliber of Alien. You know? Not just, oh, xenomorph, because anybody can make that movie. I hope that they really paid attention to what happened with Prometheus, because that's what still worries me about this, is when they started talking about Prometheus sequel, Ridley Scott's actually going to do it. The amount of times the news changed, we've talked about a million times. Like, I just don't know who that came from and why, and you never get the straight stories. This is a badass trailer. I hope it's a badass movie.
It looks like it was just one xenomorph, but with all the eggs and shit, I bet there's going to be probably a couple that come out.
There will probably see a few. Well, there was at least one creature that didn't look like your traditional xenomorph, too. So I imagine there will at least be a couple creature moments in here that are pretty cool. I'm nervously excited about this.
I mean, even the CGI shots of the xenomorph were scary. Like, at the end shot, that was a creepy shot. Yeah.
That's my favorite thing about all
this. That's a vicious xenomorph we got here. You know, he's fast and shit. Yeah.
It does look like they're really bothering with a lot of this action stuff to, like, put you there, and, like, how fast and claustrophobic these, you know, spaceship hallways and things are. Almost like a creature slasher vibe, you know, where it's just like, this creature's hunting us down and we gotta get away.
Yeah. Well, what do you guys think? If you're new to the channel, you can subscribe to The Real Rejects. I'm Greg. This is John from Reasons to Jerry on Twitter and Instagram. And he's the social media manager of Blumhouse and The Real Rejects. Shout out to the first person that requested this. Lego Jozu Studios. Is that like the Hispanic Legos? Like the Hispanic Lego movies?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Josue?
Let's look at his channel. He has 31 subs.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's look. We're going to judge your channel right in front of you, Lego. Ooh, interesting.
He has Lego videos.
Interesting.
Hispanic Lego videos.
Lego X-Men Apocalypse.
Yeah, shout out to you.